decided that's what I want to start calling all of my viewers, subscribers, family and friends, because there are family members that occasionally might check out my videos. I thought I would share with you one of my frugal things I do. I don't think I've shared this. If I did, it was quite some time ago. I found back during COVID, one of the times that I was, well, if you've been following my channel, you know that I am very frugal, but I am also on a special diet, and one of the ways that I am frugal with that, instead of going out and buying special flour, I'm gluten intolerant. I'm not a full celiac, so I'm blessed for that. It's hard to find my words today. So I'm very blessed to not be a total celiac. Otherwise, I wouldn't even be able to do what I'm going to show you. But fortunately, I am. And I like to bake things during the winter. Not right now, because there's a heat wave. That's not happening. But I am hoping things cool down enough maybe to make some cookies or something. So, but I'm out of flour. And I also like to make like pancakes and waffles. So it's time to make some more flour. Yes, I make my own flour. I'll show you. So flour can be made out of a lot of grains. The cheapest and easiest is oatmeal. And I get a lot of oatmeal. If you've watched any of my food bank hauls, I've got tired of showing the oatmeal. They want to give oatmeal every single time. I turn it down a lot now because right now I have too much. But yeah, I'm going to make up some flour. Plus, I'm almost out of my oatmeal that I use for my homemade milk. So check my videos I have some videos about that. How I make homemade plant-based milk. And right now, I'm going to make some homemade flour. This is a grain grinder that I used during COVID. Gave me something to do. And I splashed something on it. I made some chocolate mousse earlier. I guess I got some on my... Anyway, this is my handy dandy little grain grinder. And it comes with various size carafes. The big one, the blade, I've had a problem with, so I've been using the middle-sized one. There's also a really small one, but that would take a long time. So what I'm going to do is empty this out and grind it up, and then put the flour back into this jar. Along with some of this, I'm going to grind. And then I'm going to have to refill I have lots, so I've got to get some more out. So I'm going to see how much this makes for flour. So follow along. Okay, so I had to get you into focus here. Here is the grain grinder. I just poured what was in this jar into here. And then I will pour the flour, once it's made, back into the jar. So, I gotta tell the dogs it's gonna be loud. And I'll be muting the loudness of this because it's like a big jet engine. Loud noise, puppies. Uh-oh. Might help if I plug it in. I do a thing where I unplug things. I don't have a surge protector over, well, it is, but it's not the kind you can turn off. So I unplugged it. Just give me 1 minute. Woo! I had to plug that in. And I had to unplug some. Now I remember why I unplugged it also, because all those 3-pronged plugs are so fat and I have this combo outlet back there, and they don't all fit at the same time. Issues. Okay, it's gonna be loud. And there is some flour. Very fine. So that I will scoop into the jar. Alright, and I need a spoon. Okay, so we're going to do that again until we fill this jar. So that filled this jar about a quarter of the way. So we have lots more oatmeal. Sorry, this is a small little space. There's no really good place to get the camera in here and get all of me and all of what I'm doing. So. Okay. That to get the dust to kind of come off the lid. Ah! And there's still some on there. It's making a mess. All right. Gonna scoop it into the jar. Okay, so we have about a little more than half the jar because I put a lot more in this time from that other jar. So we will put the rest of this, and that should fill up the flour jar. And that's how easy it is to make homemade oat flour. Just oats and a grinding machine Actually, it's still not quite a whole jar, so we're going to go find some more oats. I have plenty of oats, so we still have room in this jar. So let's go. As it settles down a little bit, so. More oats. All free from the food bank, by the way. And I said they want to give me oats all the time. Food bank likes to give away a lot of oats. There we go. Go ahead and washing that up. Pat this down a little bit. Now we have a whole jar of oat flour. Pretty instantly. I'll be ready for some baking. And the rest of my rolled oats will go in here. So I have lots of oatmeal in here. So I have filled my oatmeal. So this is my little breakfast bar area. So I make, in the winter usually, or in cooler weather, I'll make oatmeal. I put hemp seeds, flax, chia, a little bit of mushroom powder. But throughout the whole year, I use that also to make my milk the same way. Oatmeal, oats, chia, flax, hemp, and some mushroom powder. Then I put vanilla. Check back through my channel, look for the videos where I show how I do that. So there you have it. My technique for having oat flour, my frugal tip for having your own gluten-free, sort of gluten-free. They can't certify most oats as gluten-free because they're often grown and or processed in the same place as wheat. So, like I said, I'm grateful that I'm not full celiac and I don't have to get, if you are, you can use steel cut oats, which are, if you get organic steel cut oats and check and make sure they're not produced or grown with other grains.